Switch it, Danny. Switch. Oh. Drive! Higher under. Yeah, well done, Steph. Hard play. In the back, ref! Keep working, Uni. Yeah, good.
Good afternoon and welcome to UNSW's The Village Green this afternoon for this lineup of UNSW and Macarthur Rams.
Keeper! All good? Just go long. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good facility. Is this your first one here?
Yes, I've been commentating for 12 months.
Oh, good.
And I'm a teacher. I've never even been to UNSW.
So how'd you get into it? Some long story?
I knew I wanted to be a journalist. From then go on with training, studies teaching. My first job last week, do you remember the Australian Freedom Weekly? Newspaper? So Dad used to bring it home every week, and I come from pretty much my family. And Dad would bring it home and read it, and it's sad. Advertising for right. It's my first shoot in study teaching a long time ago. And I thought,
Oh, we're from Wollongong.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, my very first boyfriend played for Tony Heritage.
Oh, yeah.
And went to the game, wrote an article, and the editor said to me, "You got the gig. I'm going to put you on the front page with the journalist David Hardiker." And so for 20 years, I just wrote voluntarily, interviewed with children's coach, lots of things. And then 12 months ago, someone said, "They're looking for commentators." I'm like, "I can't do that. I'm not a journalist." She goes, "Well, you didn't think you could do the other thing either." And applied for accreditation and got it.
Good on you.
Yeah. You know, it's nice, like to tell kids that, you know, if you want to do something, they'll say, "Yeah, I want to be a journalist," and I didn't get the marks. So, yeah, I went through another way. Yeah, I love it.
It's good.
Yeah.
And are you the only female? Because we watch NPL TV, so on the way home, we turn it on, and it's always the blokes. And some are good, some are cutting their teeth.
There's 26 commentators, and there's 2 females.
Wow. But it'll
Myself.
change.
Yeah, it
It'll
will.
change.
It
Like
will.
now, like Nina was saying, all
have to find
the
good coaches.
officials were all
Yeah,
women.
female.
All
Even, you know,
female.
the coach for Rams, in 12
Yeah.
months, she's the first female coach on this.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
But it's
to
changing.
have,
Up here, the under 23s is a female coach. It'll come.
You will. And that's why I love doing this. You know, I hope that there's some young girl who's been going, yeah, okay.
I want to do
The
that.
media manager said to me, don't think that we don't give opportunities. He said we do, and then they close down.
What an effort.
They feel intimidated. I'm a high school teacher. I know.
Yeah. You just gotta give it like you receive it. I say.
Well, you know what? This is not my first complaint. Not from UNSW or Macarthur. And it was a bit upsetting. There were a couple of, comments on social media. When you see it, you go, "Oh, shit."
Don't read it.
No. I'm smart. Like, don't worry. Like I said, I'm used to dealing with teenagers, so I wrote back. My media manager's like, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah." And he took the comment down. I don't care. I draw the line when it gets abusive. People are abusive, and then I'm like, no, pull them out of that.
It's a passionate sport. That's the thing.
Yeah, but still,
But you should.
there's a line.
But what did you have to do?
A couple of things. So I accidentally called the goal scorer wrong, but I fixed it. Like literally 10 seconds later, I fixed it, and I apologised. He didn't like the players that I chose for the team of the week. So we have to do a 3-2-1.
Yeah.
It's hard. Can I tell you how hard it is? There are 30 players on the field, and we only get to choose 3.
Did you pick by any chance the young girl that was playing their right fullback? For Apia.
Mia Golding?
Yeah.
No. But she was good. She was really
I would have
good.
given her at least 2.
No, I thought the UNSW, to be honest, were more dominant, so I went 3-2.
That's
for them.
why that was
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Well, that's
because
what
we
they said.
lost that, didn't we?
Yeah, but in the 94th minute.
I know.
So it's not like they.
Yeah, got dominated. No, we held our own.
Honestly, I was on heartbreak when UNSW lost because I thought they were very dominant. No, yeah, I think UNSW, and then the RPF player, I thought played faster. She was
Yeah,
sort of
she was
everywhere.
good.
Yeah.
She was, yeah.
But it was something, it's very
It was a
hard to
good
choose
game.
that.
Yeah, I can't believe we lost it so
Yeah.
late.
Yeah. They didn't deserve to win.
And Apia,
Yeah, they are.
oh yeah,
They're
they're hard.
good. Community.
Yeah, they're very good.
Oh, that's what we need to say because don't worry about it. This happens.
We
Won't
can
be. It's
say
not you.
It's full of the table.
Yeah.
So they're very opinionated.
And look, I'm
Like
Maltese,
big.
like,
Yeah,
so
no, but
we're close.
We don't like that. Last time I did it, got it for
Oh, really?
I was very subdued yesterday.
The media manager said to me, like, don't worry, just don't think because they, every time they did. But he was like, who is she? I was like, it was the first complaint I've ever got in 12 months, you know. I do my best.
You won't get that here. That's
Everyone's been lovely so far.
They're good.
Like I said, that man coming around asking if I wanted anything, I've never done that before. It's really nice. But even everyone I've spoken to on the phone, the Macarthur people were nice too.
They're from, so our girls used to play with each other since what, under 10s?
Yeah.
And this is the first year they've all split.
Okay. So who's your?
My daughter plays for New South.
Yep.
She played
The 23s or first grade?
under 23s.
Okay. Are they just much? No,
Yeah.
no.
And Janaea plays for Macarthur. It's the first year.
Yeah. She's going to play first grade. Yeah, sorry, I totally.
Oh, very good. You've got a good memory.
Oh, kind of.
So write them all down so they're more sort of split.
Yeah, I don't want my phone on, like it's too distracting.
Yeah. No, it's exciting, and I reckon that's so good. Look, so who finances NPL, like NPL TV? No, it's a really good service.
Do you get paid to commentate? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's saying like when I was at uni, I've always wanted to do journalism. I never got the marks, so I'm a teacher. And yeah, just got into it, like voluntarily writing sports articles for the Australian British Soccer Weekly. What's your topic that you teach? Music.
I've just enrolled at Charles Sturt Secondary. I'm an SLSO.
Okay, so I now.
Okay.
Yeah, you should exchange numbers.
How lovely.
What's your name?
Melissa Musket. Mel.
Oh,
Call me
good,
Mel.
good.
No relation to David.
I used to have
Adrian. Just missed meeting Mario. Mario's a new music thing.
Well, good afternoon and welcome to this round 4 NPL New South Wales women's fixture between the University of New South Wales and Macarthur Rams FC at the Village Green, Kensington in Sydney's East. I'm Melissa Musket, bringing you live coverage of what should be a great game, with UNSW suffering only their first defeat of the season last week to table toppers Apia Leichhardt and sitting 6th on the competition ladder. Macarthur Rams getting their first win of the season last week over Gladesville Ravens. They are just 1 point and 2 spots behind UNSW in 8th position. The referee for today is Isabella Vrakovsky, and the assistant referees are Ella McGarity and Stephanie Hilton. UNSW, the home side in yellow and black, led by head coach Luke Richardson. They will begin their starting lineup as follows. Number 1 and in goals, Stephanie Grimbalos. Number 4, Aya Yamahata. Number 6, Abigail Everts. Number 8, Demi Kulitsakis. Number 9, Tiana Petkovsky. Number 10, Chloe Smith. Number 11, Marcella Santos. Number 17, Angelique Christodoulou. Number 18, Georgia Plessis. Number 19, Trudy Camilleri. Number 56, Jasmine Lamont, who I believe is captain. Substitutes for Sydney Uni. Number 2, Neve Barnes. Number 12, Alira Toby. Number 13, Sonali Singh. Number 15, Mariam Mustagimi. Number 16, Sky Kasachia. Number 31, Akala Howell. The visitors, Macarthur Rams, they are in the maroon kit. Just turning to my notes, it's quite windy here in Kensington today. So, yeah, Macarthur Rams visitors in maroon. Their head coach is Victoria Guzman, and their starting 11 is number 20 and in goals, Isabella Coelho. Number 3, Chantel Manidi. Number 9, Tia Machensky. Number 10, Sakura Najima. Number 13, Libby Morris. Number 14, Jayla Leon Wing. Number 22, Hallie Callow. Number 25, Claire Corbett. Number 26, Amalia Plummer. Number 27, Charlotte Hampshire. Number 33, Lana L. Cordy. The substitutions for Macarthur Rams are 19, Madison Swatridge. Number 24, Abby Puckett. Number 30, Janaea Barudi. Number 38, Gabriella White. Number 47, Giselle Petrovsky. And number 51, Madison McMahon. So the rain coming in and out this afternoon, but the wind is definitely picking up. As we get ready to kick off this round 4 NPL New South Wales women's match, there it is, between UNSW and Macarthur Rams. I've been told that the home side bring the music, and we can already hear that. Ristadulu had an absolute blinder of a match last week against her former side, Arpia Leichhardt. Yamahata. So UNSW begin with majority possession. Down the middle. It's a great flick down the left for Chloe Smith. Chloe Smith looking to cross it. It's blocked by a Macarthur player. Marcela Santos also had a fantastic game last week, already in the mix here this afternoon. Taken back now by Libby Morris for Macarthur. Gets it down the right to Machensky. Yamahata there. Hallie Callow. And Aya Yamahata wins it. Kicks it out, and it is a throw-in to Macarthur Rams. Another throw-in for the visitors. Callow. Maniti. Wing. Her shot is blocked by Everts. And we're going to have the first corner of the match going to Macarthur Rams. Let's see what this wind does to these corner kicks, if it's going to interfere. Well, there's a slip there. And the village green living up to its name. The synthetic field looking very lovely and green. So Grimbalos will take the goal kick and pass it short to Yamahata. Throw in Rams. Morris. Taken off her by Koulizakis. She gets a great pass down the left before it's stopped by Chantel Maniti for Macarthur. Throw in UNSW. Nice footwork there by Pekovsky. Yamahata goes back to Abigail Everts. Ristadulu to Santos. Santos decides to go back. Now it's with Ristadulu. She takes a shot. Great opportunity. Tiana Petkovsky, Isabella Coelho does get a touch to it, but it's going to be a goal kick. So Luke Richardson, head coach of UNSW, expressed that the team needs to take opportunities to finish goals when they arise. I brought up with Luke that the team was a little unlucky last week in their heartbreaking loss to Arpia in the 94th minute. It was an overall very dominant display from the yellow and black, but he stated that his team had enough opportunities to finish the game. And when you don't, the good teams punish you. He's expecting big things from his side this season. He has very high standards. So UNSW with the throw. Marcella Santos heads it. Still has it. Goes back to Aristodulu. Pass down the middle. Chloe Smith. She goes back for Lamont. Switch to the left for Petkovsky. Now with the Rams. Machensky gets a touch on it, but goes back and now back with UNSW. Everts. Yamahata. Trudy Camilleri, Australian futsal player, captain, I believe. Very tough player, Trudy Camilleri. She's come over from the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. And they're playing at this very moment against the also undefeated Arpia Leichhardt. And the Mount Druitt Town Rangers are also undefeated in their very first NPL New South Wales women's campaign. So that should be also a fantastic game to be watching. Throw into the Rams. Charlotte Corbett. She's still there. Machensky. Yamahata. Ref calls a clean challenge. So it's play on. So it'll be a throw into UNSW. Can't quite find Lamont, so back with Macarthur. Wing. Back with Yamahata for UNSW. Kulazakis. Chloe Smith is there. Charlotte Hampshire. She's come over from, I believe, Sydney Uni. Pretty sure that's where she was last year. So we're going to have another throw-in for UNSW. Aristodulu. Back with Everts. Everts finds Kulazakis. Great play to Aristodulu. Santos stopped well by Amalia Plummer for the Rams. So UNSW get another throw-in. They're getting closer to that Macarthur goal. Kulazakis turns but goes out. On goal scoring, Demi Kulazakis scored a beautiful goal from range last week. So it was on show what UNSW can do once they get going. In round one, UNSW put 5 past Northwest Sydney Spirit, so it's early days in the comp, but the threat is looming for their opponents. You would have to think that the Macarthur Rams are on high alert here today. Santos. Back to Aristodulu. Lamont. Nobody there in attack, so remains in defence now with the Macarthur Rams. Plummer. Couldn't find wing, so back with Everts for UNSW. Lamont to Everts. Yamahata. Camilleri. Petkovsky down the left now. The Rams stopped well by UNSW. It goes out and Macarthur Rams get the throw. It's getting a little bit cool here in Kensington. Almost 10 minutes in and the score remains UNSW 0, Macarthur Rams 0. Plummer. Corbett gets it through. Hallie Callow couldn't quite get there, so it's going to be a goal kick. UNSW back with possession. And that is going to be a throw-in to the Rams. Looks like Amalia Plummer will be taking that. Hampshire. So Macarthur have possession, taken back by UNSW. Headed well by the Rams. Corbett. Najima for the Rams. Great play. Kulizakis. Gets it to Camilleri. Camilleri, she's dangerous. She's going to take a shot. Just left. So Angelique Christodoulou, the number 17 for UNSW. She's already made her mark here today, but she stood up strong against her former side RPR last Sunday with an immense effort, being everywhere she needed to be. No doubt she will want to follow that player of the match performance up this afternoon. Rams. Wing. Plummer. Santos is marking her heavily. And the foul has been called. Corbett goes back to Hampshire. Santos, she stops it. Kulizakis goes back for Yamahata, but not confidently. Great little back heel there by Machensky, but no one there for Macarthur. Camilleri for UNSW. She releases down the left, but it's just a little too powerful for Chloe Smith. So the Rams will get the throw in, but we have a player down here for UNSW. Demi Kulizakis. Have to thank my helpers in the stand here this afternoon. Second pair of eyes for me, it's great. Some from both sides, even better. Doesn't look too serious. Demi Kulizakis back on her feet. Limping slightly, or she's going down again. So Demi Kulizakis and Aya Yamahata are new signings for UNSW, both coming over from Sydney Olympic. Marcela Santos. She's had quite a few touches on the ball in midfield today. She was also busy keeping her presence felt all over the park last week. She worked really hard for her team. So Demi Kulizakis still down, receiving the medical attention. UNSW in a little group huddle. But all looks okay. Nobody's going off the field, so play on with the starting 11 for both sides. Rams now. Machensky. Christodoulou is there for UNSW. Macarthur Rams players moving up though. Rams. Grimbalos touches it, goes out, so it's going to be a corner. So Tia Machensky to take the corner for Macarthur Rams. It's a lovely cross. Najima back to Machensky. The boot by Claire Corbett, but a wonderful save by UNSW keeper Stephanie Grimbalos. So the Rams had possession briefly. Now the throw-in goes to UNSW. That was a fantastic opportunity that we just saw for Macarthur Rams. But the score remains 0-0 at the Village Green. Rams now with another opportunity. Just a bit too much on that, so Grimbalos picks it up. Everts. Ristadulu. Goes back to Everts. Kicked out, so the Rams will get the throw in. Amalia Plummer. Looking for her options. Lamont gets it for UNSW. Corbett again for the Rams. Yamahata stops it. Kulizakis. Libby Morris for Macarthur. Gets it to Callow. Goes out and the Rams will get the throw in. Have a bit of everything here in Kensington today. Some wind, some rain, sun. It's all here. Feels like Melbourne. The Rams with the throw. With Libby Morris. She slips. Kulizakis. UNSW is fouled. So they will get the free kick. Jasmine Lamont, she goes back to Yamahata. Goes back to Everts. It's a decent ball, but there are Rams players there defending. Kicked out, UNSW with the throw. Santos. She's being marked by Plummer, but she gets around her. Santos. That was a lovely pass, but couldn't quite get to it. Tiana Petkovsky. Rams with the throw. Lamont turns it over to Claire Corbett for the Rams. Machensky. Plessis is on Callow. Does well to pressure her and gets the throw in for UNSW. Yamahata goes to Lamont. Bad touch. Claire Corbett gets it to Machensky. Yamahata is there for UNSW. Hallie Callow. It'll be a throw into the Rams. Plessis for UNSW. Able to get the touch on a Macarthur player, so UNSW get the throw in. To Camilleri. Kicked out, so Rams with the throw. El Cordy. Callow. So Mariam Mostagimi, Stephanie Grimbalos, Sky Casaccia, Georgia Plessis are previously from Bankstown City and have joined UNSW this year. Macarthur Rams head coach Victoria Guzman. She's the very first female coach I've had the privilege of liaising with in NPL New South Wales Women's. She's a fellow teacher as well at Westfield Sports High. That's a gorgeous ball for UNSW. Chloe Smith. She goes left. Tiana Petkovsky is there. It's going to be a throw-in to UNSW. Lemon. Camilleri. Goes back to Lemon. Lemon goes down the middle for Smith. But El Cordy is there for the Rams. Yamahata defending for UNSW. Everts to Santos. Santos goes back to Hristodulu. Great play by Hristodulu. Smith, Lemon, Hristodulu. She gets a silky ball through, but I think there's just too much. No, Santos keeps it in. Santos goes back to Koulazakis. Koulazakis with the shot, and it's a decent one, but taken calmly by Isabella Coelho. So speaking to head coach of UNSW, Luke Richardson, he said the thing that stands out at the club is a supporter group. From the youth academy, they bring the music. He says it's the biggest point of difference that separates UNSW from other clubs. The players don't come and watch because they have to. They want to. UNSW pressuring. Chloe Smith, she's still with it. She goes again. And the ball finds the back of the net. UNSW number 10, Chloe Smith, opens the scoring at the Village Green. And some music to go with it. So, the home side push ahead in the 23rd minute. To lead this game 1-0. All right, so the Rams will be looking to equalise before half-time. Santos. Hristodulu. Yamahata. Everts. Hristodulu. Santos, the nice little back heel, but can only find Corbett for the Rams. Muchensky. Santos. Another great ball through for Chloe Smith again. Picked up by Isabella Coelho. So that's going to be a throw-in for UNSW. Putting the pressure on Macarthur Rams. A lot going their way. Kulizakis gets it to Santos. Santos goes back to Lemon. Ristadulu, as the rain comes pouring down here in Kensington, picked up by Isabella Coelho. UNSW with another throw-in. The wind and the rain blowing everywhere here. Santos. Christodoulou kicks it into Corbett for the Rams. Yamahata. Some tricky conditions for the players and the commentators. Chloe Smith. Lemon. Camilleri. Everts to Yamahata. Everts. She gets the ball through for Santos. Plummer is marking her, but Santos gets away. Christodoulou to Kulizakis. Touched by Charlotte Hampshire, I think it was. So that's going to be a corner for UNSW. Pushing closer to their second goal of the afternoon. So 27 minutes in, UNSW lead 1-0 to Macarthur Rams. That 23rd minute goal by Chloe Smith. Can they increase their lead? The corner, a little bit far out for anything to come of that. So Wing chasing for the Rams. Gets it to Hallie Callow. Good defending by Macarthur. Hampshire. Machensky. Taken by Grimbalos. Christodoulou. Kicks it out, so Rams will get the throw in. UNSW bench very vocal. Okay, so we had a bit of an issue with the throw in, so it's going to be handed over to UNSW. Actually, the referee is just saying, no, take it back, Macarthur. So, Plummer. Libby Morris. Back to Plummer. Booted away by Lana El Cordy. Lemon at the back for UNSW. Everts gets rid of it. It's a bit of a dangerous situation. Camilleri slips. Chloe Smith now for UNSW. There's a foul. So UNSW will get a free kick. Macarthur will take that. A big hello to her family if they are watching from Japan. I'm sure they will be. Libby Morris for the Rams. UNSW in another very good position. Headed away by Charlotte Hampshire. Tiana Petkovsky chasing. Throw in, Macarthur. Camilleri is there, gets it back for the University of New South Wales. She goes back to Everts. Switch down the right, Christodoulou. Christodoulou to Santos. Santos to Lemon. So kicked out by the Rams. UNSW get another throw in. Camilleri heads it to Santos, finds her feet. She's got some great footwork, Marcela Santos. Now back with the Rams, Najima. Macarthur, Santos, Smith, the goal scorer. She could only find Amalia Plummer, so kicked out, and UNSW get the throw. So Amalia Plummer has gone down. Referee calling for some assistance. So I was mentioning before that Victoria Guzman, the only female coach I've had the privilege of speaking to and meeting in NPL New South Wales Women's, and she's a teacher at Westfield Sports High. It's so wonderful to see a female role model at the helm, and I hope her leadership will inspire many others coming through wanting to go down the coaching path, or anything else in football for that matter. Shout out to Westfield Sports High, my old Year 11 and 12 school. And I also believe that Victoria Guzman went to school with Angelique Christodoulou in the opposition side. So on the first win of the season last weekend, Victoria said it brought the team relief. The team is capable, they just need to finish off better. She's very keen for the test today against, as she describes, an experienced side. Victoria Guzman, she teaches Spanish and football at Westfield Sports High. They really produced some serious superstars. They're already in the paper for it this week. Some big names in various codes, but especially football. Christodoulou. Santos. Yes, fantastic shot. Yes. And there it is. The goal scored by... We're just finding confirmation of the goal scorer, Tiana Petkovsky. Number 9, Tiana Petkovsky. For UNSW, she puts... No, she doesn't. It's been called offside. So the score remains UNSW 1, Macarthur Rams... Oh, sorry, UNSW 2, Macarthur Rams... Sorry, UNSW 2, Macarthur Rams 0. So the scoreboard has not been changed, but that was not a goal. It was called offside. All right, UNSW back It's a good opportunity. Down the middle, Trudy Camilleri. She takes the shot. She got Santos there. Oh, Santos has missed what is pretty much an open goal. So 35 minutes in and the score remains 1-0 thanks to Chloe Smith in the 23rd minute. Second goal called offside. So the scoreboard has now been changed back. UNSW FC 1, Macarthur Rams 0. Don't want to give the home side false hope. All right, here we go. Chloe Smith. Great turn. Goes back to Kulizakis. Hampshire is there to defend. Now it's with Corbett. Claire Corbett gets it to Machensky. Machensky headed away by Everts for UNSW. Back with Corbett for the Rams. Nobody there. So it's with Yamahata for UNSW. Camilleri gets it back to Haristodulu. Nice ball through for Santos. Santos still has it. She gets it back to Lemon. Camilleri. She gets it to Plessis. So the rain has stopped briefly. We still have the wind. Oh, that's a decent shot, but saved well by Isabella Coelho. We even have a rainbow in the backdrop of UNSW. Yamahata, the home side. She goes left for Plessis. So the Rams get a throw in. Hampshire to Plummer. Ruby Morris touches it. Marcella Santos gets it to Ristadulu. Great ball through. Picked up by Coelho. Machensky. Yamahata comes off better. Kulizakis to Santos. Ristadulu. Chloe Smith gets a boot to it, but Coelho gets there also. Santos gets it to Ristadulu. Good defending by Macarthur Rams. Machensky being chased by Everts for UNSW. Everts, Kulizakis, back to Everts. A bit of miscommunication there. So it goes out and the Rams get a throw in. Plummer to Corbett. Plummer to take the throw in for the Rams. She Gets it to Machensky. Morris. Taken back by UNSW. Kicked out by Everts, so the Rams get a throw-in. Can't quite get to Najima, so back with Macarthur for UNSW. Morris, Corbett. Couldn't quite get the power on it, so taken back. Lamont, Plessis, or Kulizakis, sorry. Corbett for the Rams. Libby Morris. Isabella Coelho. Very young goalkeeper, given an opportunity by her head coach, Victoria Guzman, and she's been happy with her so far. Santos for UNSW. She still has it, gets it away. Kulizakis, Trudy Camilleri. She's dangerous. She gets it through to Kulizakis. I think it was touched by Jayla Wing for the Rams. So it's going to be a throw into UNSW. UNSW still with possession. Player goes down. No foul called. Coelho. She couldn't quite get it to Hallie Callow. So Ristadulu with a quick throw for the home side. Everts goes back to Macarthur. Chloe Smith. Offside is called. Hampshire. Just making a run herself. She goes for Callow, but it's just too powerful. So hands over possession for a UNSW throw-in. Ristadulu with the throw-in. Headed by Callow. Sakura Najima. Hampshire. Smith beats her. Now with Santos. Santos, great run. She's still with it. Oh, Coelho saves it with her feet. Chloe Smith buries it for a second time in this match. She has just increased her team's lead by 2-0 right on the stroke of half-time in regular time. So that is UNSW 2, Macarthur Rams 0. So that is a very handy lead for the home side. going into half time. There may be a couple of minutes of stoppage time. Is it enough for Macarthur Rams to at least get a goal? Libby Morris for the Rams. Najima for Callow. So it's going to be a goal kick. Stephanie Grimbalos. Didn't have a huge amount to do last week against Apia, but did have a couple of nice saves. And I accidentally called her the opposition keeper, Sophie Magus, so I apologise. And I did apologise to her last week, but we know it's Stephanie Grimbalos in goals today. Trudy Camilleri for UNSW. Too much power on that and it goes out. Hampshire to Plummer. Over the top. No one in midfield. And that is half-time here at the Village Green with UNSW 2, Macarthur Rams 0. The 2 goals coming in the 23rd and 44th minute, both from Chloe Smith. So that is a handy lead for the home side as they go into the break. The majority of possession has been with the yellow and black UNSW. Macarthur Rams have had a few opportunities and shot at goal. So we have UNSW 9 shots on goal compared to Macarthur Rams 4. On target, UNSW 5, Macarthur Rams 1. Corners have been pretty even. Macarthur Rams 2, UNSW 1. No yellow or red cards as of yet, which will lead us into an exciting second half. Enjoy the break and we will see you in approximately 10 minutes.
Thank you, my helpers. That's the thing, there's a bit of a delay, but I can't see the stats.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, if you can get it up towards the end, then Did Marcella Santos set up the first one?
Yes. Oh no, she had a shot, a river shot, Eva saved
And
it.
then Tiana had to keep whether she's offside. But I think Santos, I think she set the first one up.
Oh, the first one up. What was the first one?
Chloe Smith scored, yeah.
If I run this now, because there's a delay, you can then re-watch it. And then you can see exactly what it's Oh my god. You're going to get it?
Yeah.
They're unisex, you know. What's that? What can we eat here? There's nothing here. What's that?
Hannah, do you want something
Where's
from Macca's?
Switzerland?
Burger?
Oh, Oregon? I'll cross
Nina.
to the race. Alright, so, alright, I'm going to go bathroom.
Just a double cheeseburger.
That's okay, I got my Macca's coming.
Have you? It's a double cheeseburger. He said I don't have that at Porter's County.
Can you give me a double shot of Gabs? Did you want anything from Macca's? You could.
Someone's got to stay with me.
Mel looked after it. You know my first boss?
Can we leave things on here? Yeah, you can leave things.
My first boss was a must. He was the toughest boss I ever had. At Woolies. He was Dave Must.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, I think
So where are you going?
Phoenix.
Alright,
seeing who set up the first goal. We're a very musical bunch here. Luke Richardson warned me. It's great. It's nice.
All I knew is she had a lot of opportunity. Like she, Smith, Chloe Smith. It seemed like she was there for a lifetime. I know.
She's such a top player.
I love her. I love watching. Is she Brazilian?
I don't know if she is, but like I said, like last week for me, she was everywhere. So I could not give it to her, and I thought who's to do this so beautiful.
Yeah.
I stand
But
by what I
her
did.
they've been combining so well, the two of them. Santos and Annie.
Yeah, you can see it.
You just got to know the side streets. You get them on the side streets.
I think I'm commentating UNSW again next week. Oh, so lovely. You don't need to do that. Thank you so much. How kind. Thank you. Thanks, Lauren.
Plus mojito if you've got one.
Next door at the Roundhouse
Thanks, Chad.
Hotel.
It's so good.
And all the region.
I like to mention my camera
I
pick.
went,
You're only the second.
usually
So
on
I've
the
been doing this
Thursday I
back
go for
here.
a walk. I walk from here all the way up to Surrey Hills. So
Where's that? How far is it?
And like even
it's
this week,
an 8K walk.
Wow.
So while she's training, I'll just go for a walk. But then I've stopped
That I
for either
know.
Orgalo, which is like Portuguese.
Oh,
It's like
yes,
a
nice.
border.
Got some
Okay,
female
yeah, yeah.
officials.
They do the best chicken burgers. Or last the other night, I stopped at the Doncaster, the pub, had a steak, watched the footy, had a beer. I'm slowly getting to know all the places.
Okay.
No?
And what do you get? Any something then?
Either get a, or we stop. There's a good Turkish place that does
My
the
rugby
Turkish
league team
noodles.
playing there
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
Losing. I think they lost.
So we either stop and
No
get that.
manouche?
I haven't stopped for Manouche yet. I haven't seen it in Manouche.
Because I'm a huge Parramatta fan. I was like, are you watching there? I'm like, no, thank God I'm
Yeah,
commentating.
that's the problem where Linwood is. You've got to drive to get in the Macarthur.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a couple of Ks.
Shame they can't beat it.
So they've been training on grass lately. So just redone the setting of the Linwood. Because what was happening, they were training and all the rubber was melting into their boots.
So is it done?
It's done now. They've
So,
redone
and
it.
Apia did theirs as well too. They've resurfaced. You know they charge you to get in if you get in after the.
I had to pay $10, and I said to the guy, why am I paying $10? I've never paid to watch my daughter play. And they looked at each other and started to laugh. And I go, no worries, mate, I'll pay today, but I'll follow this up with New South Wales.
Which club was that? They get paid?
Apia. I've never ever paid to watch my daughter play.
They said this is your start. There's 3 or 4 clubs, which is bad.
It's disgusting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, is there
Are they
excuse to pay
allowed
for the
to?
resurfacing?
Yeah.
Are they? Because Apia's charging.
Yeah,
it.
we're there too.
I think it's because they're trying to refund or refinance the resurfacing.
There's 3 clubs I went to. Through it, and there's a third one I didn't hear.
It's a bit of a turn, really.
I think it is because think of it this way, right? 20 bucks. Getting like $20, I would spend at the canteen.
Yeah.
So I think the canteen's got to be losing some. Right? We still bought something from the canteen.
Well, I did, and I didn't end up buying the coffee because I thought I'd spend $10 to get in. But then my husband come later, they didn't charge him. I said, did you pay? He goes, no, I just walked straight in.
That's what we should have done.
He would have talked his way through. You know how they are.
Look, we're trying to build something here.
Yeah, I know.
This game, we're trying to build it.
No one wants to pay $10 for their two places. And I don't know if it was because
one thing
of
if
the
they're
boys,
playing
because
A-League,
the boys were
but-
playing before my daughter, the Sydney FC against Apia. So I don't know whether it was because we had to pay for the boys.
When we were there, it was all girls youth.
Does anybody know the Apia Rangers score at the moment? They were both undefeated. My rugby league team just got smashed out.
Who,
I go
Para?
Parramatta.
Me too.
How about
Probably a
the,
good thing I'm not
how about,
watching.
how about the Mighty Dragons, eh?
Yeah, that was a good win.
Doggies on
You've done a good job.
Thank you so much.
You pronounced the ref's surname really
Oh, did I?
perfectly.
Thank you. You know what? That's the number one thing I'm pedantic on names. I call coaches and I go through a big tour. Yeah. But you know what? Like these people deserve that respect, you know? Get their names
Doing a
right.
good job.
Thank you so much. It's nice.
It's good because I think we get the best of both worlds. So we're live at the game, but we've got
Yeah, the
live
commentary.
commentary as well. So it's perfect.
Okay, that's nice. Lovely. But I've never been complained about before then.
Just complain.
Can't please everyone. That's really
It's
nice.
bloody Apia, that's why.
What could you complain about?
Yeah, well, my media manager's fantastic and he's ridiculous. Oh, look, you know what? I'm a high school teacher. I'm pretty tough. So
They can say whatever they want. They feel. Don't stop with that.
But you don't need to.
and then he doesn't. Oh,
Football is going with opinions. You just keep going.
yeah,
Don't
no, my
worry about
media
it.
manager's great.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
Now, when the referees tell us,
Oh, that's beautiful. That's what it was.
we've been watching NPL for years now. So that's what I'm saying. We're trying to build something, you know. So.
Alrighty.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you. Welcome back to the second half of this NPL New South Wales women's clash between UNSW and Macarthur Rams. Isabella Vrikovsky kicking us off for the second half. A big shout out to her parents who are sitting in the stands supporting her and these wonderful women on field. Have a fantastic female lineup here today, including our camera woman, Sophie Stone. So thank you to Sophie as well. So UNSW lead this match 2-0 thanks to a brace from number 10's Chloe Smith. Callow for the Rams. She's marked, but she does get it away to Machensky. Santos is there for UNSW. It's a great ball for wing, but UNSW too strong in defence. El Cordy can't keep it in, so UNSW get the throw in. Georgia Plessis with the dummy throw. Petkovsky, Kulizakis. Now taken by Machensky for the Rams. Seems to be yellow and black everywhere. Wherever Macarthur turn, UNSW players are there. Kulizakis gets the ball to the right for Santos. Santos does well. She turns, gets away. She still has it. She's made a run into the box herself. Trudy Camilleri just goes to the left. So it's going to be a corner to UNSW. No, is it going to be a corner? It's going to be a corner. Taken by Demi Kulizakis. Kulizakis with the corner. Headed back by the Rams. Goes over, so it's going to be another corner on the other on the same side. Kulizakis once again. Rams have plenty of players in the box, desperate to score early to decrease their deficit. Demi Kulizakis. Headed away again by the Rams. That's great defending. Kulizakis. Decent ball headed by Chloe Smith. Santos. Hampshire. Georgia Plessis for UNSW. Lemon back to Yamahata. Camilleri. Petkovsky. Called offside. So I have word in the match across town between Mount Druitt Town Rangers and Apia Leichhardt. That game remains 0-0, and both of those teams are undefeated this season. So I believe Apia have been very strong in attack, and the Rangers very strong in defence. Apia have won their first 3 matches, and I'm sure the Rangers have drawn 2 of theirs. So that should also be a great game going on at the same time. Definitely got some talent And some super power here in the NPL New South Wales Women's League. Be sure to tune in on a Sunday afternoon, predominantly when they are at 5 p.m. Better still, if you live near a ground, get there and support these amazing females for what they do for the sport. Most of them work full time, wake up early for training, play on a Sunday. Well, that's a fantastic ball through. Chloe Smith, can she get the hat trick? She gets past Coelho, just hits the side net. Isabella Coelho. She looks a little injured, but she is back up. Very thankful to the UNSW staff also checking in on us, making sure we are all tended to okay. Have some lovely people in the stands from both teams. Always makes the afternoon pleasant. So I mentioned earlier Isabella Coelho, the Rams goalie, 17 years old. And her coach has been happy with her this season. UNSW back with possession. That's a fantastic ball, but maybe just a little bit too much on it, and back with Coelho. Petkovsky goes herself. Oh, and it's a cracker! Number 9, Tiana Petkovsky, puts UNSW ahead 3-0 against Macarthur Rams. Very dominant display here today at the Village Green from the home side. Definitely got some experienced heads in the team. Macarthur Rams now. Libby Morris. This University of New South Wales side just is not giving them a sniff. Whenever the Rams get the ball, there's a yellow and black shirt there to ensure they don't get very far. El Cordy with the throw-in. Chantel Manidi. A little bit difficult to tell them apart with their plats, and they both have 3s on their jersey. El Cordy with the white boots. Santos for UNSW. She makes a run down the middle. Ball for Petkovsky, but the shot is blocked. Lamont for UNSW. Petkovsky. Lamont. El Cordy. Wing. Nobody there, so it ends up with Aya Yamahata for UNSW. Lamont. Santos. Santos gets through. Oh, and there you go. Chloe Smith gets her hat trick. Oh, but it's going to be called offside. So close. And I'm sure Chloe Smith is not giving up there. She's going to chase that hat trick for the rest of the afternoon. Definitely seen some excitement here at UNSW's home ground in Kensington. Smith gets the ball over for Santos, but there's too much on it. So this is Victoria Guzman's first season as head coach after taking on from previous treble winner coach Stephen Peters, who received his first appointment in the A-Leagues for Perth Glory this season. We congratulate Stephen on his new role, especially with the continued success he's been able to carry on with his new club. Very close to making the finals in his inaugural season. But Macarthur Rams, no stranger to success, being a dominant force in the competition over the last 3 seasons. So this is now the rebuild phase, as Victoria Guzman states. She said it'll take a long time, but she's happy with the way things are going so far, and she's really impressed with the supports the club has given her. UNSW defending, kicked out, so the Rams will get the throw-in. Callow. Taken by Kulizakis. She gets it to Camilleri. Camilleri's going herself. Is she going to take the shot? No, she passes for Plessis, but it's touched by Jayla Wing. Goes out for the corner. Demi Kulizakis running up again to take the corner. Kulizakis scored the screamer last week for UNSW. She gets the corner in. Kicked away by El Cordy. Yamahata turns, takes a shot, and it is very, very close. This UNSW side has some strike power. I sense it may not be long before they can get another. There's going to be a substitution. So coming off for UNSW is Trudy Camilleri. It looks like it's perhaps a double substitution. So we'll see who's coming on for UNSW. So Trudy Camilleri off. And Tiana Petkovsky off. Coming on is number 13, Sonali Singh. In the second substitution for UNSW is number 12, Alira Toby. She's also played captain this season and last season. But not sure she'll replace Lamont today as captain. Kulizakis, Yamahata, Plessis. Plessis, that's a great ball, but picked up by Isabella Coelho. Santos. Limon can't quite get to it. So Hallie Callow for the Rams. She gets the ball through to Machensky. Again, UNSW there defending in numbers. El Cordy. Jayla Wing. She gets the cross in, stopped by Aya Yamahata, goes out for a corner. Claire Corbett is running up to take it. A bit of a short corner. Claire Corbett punched away by Grimbalos. Shot by Wing, but goes over. Oh, Yamahata kicks it straight into Machensky. That's going to be a goal kick. Santos, Corbett, Morris, Maniti goes back to Coelho. Maniti. Coelho with the long clearance. Possession again with UNSW. Now with Charlotte Hampshire for Macarthur. Claire Corbett. Oh, that's a lovely ball through for Machensky. Machensky gets the shot in, but a great save by Stephanie Grimbalos's legs. These keepers are everywhere today. So another corner for Macarthur. Tia Machensky lining up to take it. Claire Corbett is close by. Headed away by Aya Yamahata for UNSW. Cleared by Kulizakis. Chantel Maniti gets a big ball down the middle, but finds Sonali Singh. Or Elira Toby, apologies. Marcella Santos gets it to Ristadulu down the right. Ristadulu crosses it. Charlotte Hampshire's there. Kulizakis goes over. So on Macarthur Rams, sadly a couple of weeks ago, they lost 2 players to some significant injuries. So that's always difficult to recover from, especially so early in the season. Maya Yagi, she ruptured her ACL, and Lola Sasai broke her foot. So she's going to be out for 6 weeks. We wish both those players well and hope that their recovery is a speedy one and hopefully going on track so they can get back on the pitch as quickly as we would like to see them on here. Foul by Najima, so UNSW get the free kick. Everts goes short to Santos. Santos with a great turn. Ristadulu straight into the arms of Coelho. She spills it with Hampshire though. Callow. Saved by Coelho. Najima for the Rams. Back with Kulizakis. Yamahata. Toby. Goes back to Huristadulu. Lemon. Santos. Lemon. Plessis. So there's going to be another substitution, perhaps for both sides. So coming off for Macarthur Rams is number 13, Libby Morris. And coming off for UNSW is Jasmine Lemon. So we need to see who's coming on. A little bit difficult from here when we can't see the numbers. So both teams have made a substitution. So coming on for Macarthur appears to be number 24, Abby Puckett. And on for UNSW is 16, Sky Casaccia. Okay, so on for UNSW, also centre back, number 15, Mariam Mostagimi. And there may have also been a substitution at halftime for Macarthur Rams, possibly number 19, Madison Swatridge. Well, we'll get confirmation of that. Sonali Singh goes back to Everts. Yamahata. So both coaches have decided to put on some fresh legs. And let's see if it'll make any difference to this score here this afternoon at UNSW's home ground, the Village Green, where UNSW lead the Macarthur Rams 3-0 in the 65th minute. The Rams with the throw-in. Headed away by Hristodulu. So UNSW, another throw. The Rams with possession. Najima. Macarthur Rams with the throw-in. It's getting quite cold in Sydney's east. Rain has stopped briefly. Wind is still here. UNSW. Hristodulu kicks it but slips. Najima. Claire Corbett chasing for the Rams. Mustagimi is there. But Muchensky gets it back for the Rams. So Claire Corbett has been quite instrumental for Macarthur Rams today, and her coach says she's a player to watch at only 15 years of age. She comes over from the NSW Football Institute with her coach. So obviously Victoria Guzman sees something in her that we can see also here today. She's been very good, and you can see she's young, but she's definitely played her part very well. Sonali Singh for UNSW. Turns it over. El Cordy. Picked up by Grimbalos. So Victoria Guzman from the New South Wales Football Institute also brings over her assistant coach, Tony Lowe, who she's very grateful to for lots of things he contributes to football and helps her out with. So Sakura Najima and Hallie Callow, they are new from the Illawarra Stingrays. Yamahata goes back to Mostagimi. Santos releases for Hristodulu. Chloe Smith can't quite get there. UNSW with the throw-in. Santos. It's touched by Coelho, so it's going to be a corner for the home side. really picking up. Is that going to affect the corner being taken? No, it's nicely placed. Headed away by Macarthur. Claire Corbett really clears it now. Everts. No one there. So it'll be a goal kick for the Rams. So Trudy Camilleri, she was subbed off not long ago, but she's a strong signing from the Mount Druitt Town Rangers. Great addition to the team, just balancing things with the Australian futsal side, which she captains. She's a very strong player. Played a huge role in the grand final last year for the Rangers. Player of the match performance, pretty much. She's a really tough, gutsy player who performs in overdrive every game. We saw that when she was on the field. Kulazakis also had a fantastic game here this afternoon. Smith goes back to Santos. Santos just to the left. So Luke Richardson, head coach, UNSW, happy with the off-season recruitment and retention. This is UNSW's only second year in this division. Callow just kicks it out, so throw in with UNSW. Aya Yamahata turns over possession to the Rams. It's a nice little run. No wing. Najima for the Rams. Turns. Goes back. Najima again. Santos is there. Hampshire. Oh, there's a player down. Santos has just kicked the ball accidentally into the stomach of Madison Swatridge. So, yes, she did come on as a substitute. So that possibly happened at half-time. But she's up again. Chantel Manidi holds it at the back for Macarthur. Isabella Coelho. So throw into UNSW. Everts. Santos. Just loses her footing. Aya Yamahata. Everts. Back for Mostigimi. Mr. Dulu. Kulazakis. Great turn. Throw in to UNSW. Luke Rickardson said this team will be a competitive force this year, but he's also happy for them to quietly fly under the radar. Even if people disagree with him, he has a lot of confidence in his side, which is critical to success. So hopefully that brings out the best of this team in the 2025 campaign, which I believe it already has. It has some very strong results. They're looking very threatening in attack, but their defence is strong also. Definitely don't have an issue on the goal scoring side. They've had a couple of big results. So Luke's been at the club for 5 years, but this is his first stint as NPL head coach. He's enjoying it. He's trying to balance everything, but obviously doing a good job so far. Chloe Smith chasing. She wants that third goal, but she can't. It goes out. I just want to take this opportunity to thank both coaches for their time this week. It's always very helpful when we get the feedback of the leaders of the team, and both were extremely generous with their time, so I thank them immensely. So 75 minutes in, UNSW lead Macarthur Rams 3-0. Chloe Smith, here she is again. She tries to go back to Kulizakis, but finds the feet of Macarthur. Claire Corbett. Aya Yamahata. Sonali Singh. Everts. Back with Singh. Abigail Everts. She switches. She goes to Mariam Mostagimi. Kasachia. Ball is now with Macarthur Rams. Claire Corbett. Tia Machensky. Ball is going to... No, it's not going to go out. Marcela Santos keeps it in. Chloe Smith. She has support. She goes herself, and that is a good save from Isabella Coelho. Dark clouds look very threatening here in Kensington. Will it hold out for the last 13 minutes? It's been raining on and off for most of the game. Sonali Singh. We have a player in some serious discomfort. I think it's Chanel Maniti. That's really unfortunate. She's in a lot of pain. Never like to see that in any football match. But that yelp of pain doesn't sound very good. So the Macarthur Rams just regrouping. So it's Chanel Maniti just getting seen to by the medical staff. So when I did speak with Victoria Guzman, and we spoke about her being one of the rare female coaches in NPL New South Wales Women's, I asked if she felt pressure being one of the few female head coaches in the league, and she said she just gets on with it. She doesn't think too much about it. It's about managing personalities. And she has the advantage of understanding the women that she coaches. Obviously, being a woman herself, she's thankful. She's at a good club that supports her. She was able to bring over her assistant, Tony Lowe, from the Institute. And when I spoke to the Rams chairman, also Michael Justi, he gave her the highest honour, saying she will be the next Matildas coach. Maybe after the one who's in after interim coach Tom Samani, but he has full faith. So she is definitely held in high regard at her new club and in the league. So we congratulate Victoria Guzman, and we really wish her well for the season. We know that her players have sustained some really serious injuries. I mentioned earlier Lola Sasai with the broken foot. And there was also Maya Yagi who ruptured her ACL. We now see Chantel Maniti being stretchered from the field, and we send her our best wishes and hope that miraculously it's nothing too serious, but she doesn't look like she's in a good way. So the match across town, the Mount Jewett Town Rangers and RPL Leichhardt are also still at 0-0 in approximately the 84th minute. Both of those teams have started their campaigns very strongly. RPL winning their first three, so the Mount Jewett Town Rangers have outstandingly, so far, kept them to their first draw. The Rangers have been very strong in defence. Their very first season in the NPL New South Wales Women, making history for people in Western Sydney and really holding their own. They had a great lineup last season, and they've been able to maintain most of their players, or retain most of their players, except for Trudy Camilleri, who is now playing for UNSW. Caitlin Campbell, who I'm not sure is playing at the moment, but the rest of the squad have been pretty consistent over there. So well done to both teams for their strong start to the season. And the rain is coming back pretty heavily. So is the wind. Chantel Maniti being helped up to a round of applause as she leaves the field. And we really, really hope and pray that it's nothing too serious. Perhaps the fact that she didn't get taken off by the stretcher would provide some hope. I'm thinking of her family having to watch that as well. It's always quite heartbreaking. So we resume play here at the Village Green in Kensington between UNSW and Macarthur Rams, where UNSW lead 3-0 in the 82nd minute. There will be a considerable amount of stoppage time added on now. So enough time for Macarthur to score a goal, or a couple even. Aya Yamahata. Mustigimi. Mustigimi to Yamahata. Singh. She gets the cross. The Rams are there to defend. Callow. So it looks like there's been another substitution for UNSW. Number 2, Neve Barnes, has come on. So coming on for Macarthur Rams, number 30, Janaea Barudi. She has a cheer squad here in the grandstand. We like that. It's been a very vocal and really pleasant crowd here today at the Village Green, UNSW's home stadium. Well, there you go. We just have an update between the Mount Jewett Town Rangers and RPL Leichhardt, and the Mount Jewett Town Rangers have, well, you'd say scored an upset goal, beating the previous 3-game winners, RPL Leichhardt. So it's Mount Jewett Town Rangers 1, RPL Leichhardt 0 at Popondetta Park in Mount Jewett. You would not think that this Town Rangers side have just made their debut in NPL New South Wales Women's. They're really holding their own. They have the same coach as last year, Ben Goff, who is an outstanding coach also, really knows what he's doing and knows how to win. It is absolutely teeming down here at the Village Green in Kensington. It's been a lovely stadium with lovely people, but the grandstand covered at the back would be great if the UNSW people are listening. Getting wet here from every angle. Barnes. Singh. Gets a touch to it, but goes out. Janaea Barudi will be taking the throw-in for the Rams. She's got a little renter crowd here. Very popular young lady. UNSW. It's even really difficult to see the players in their numbers now, but I'd say that we've still probably got 10 minutes left of this match due to the injury to Chantel Maniti. Barnes goes back to Yamahata. Sky Kasachia. Offside. Rams. Charlotte Hampshire. She gets a long ball through. For wing. Yeah, UNSW back with possession. Singh gets a great ball to Barnes. Hallie Callow is onto her. And that's a throw into UNSW. Sonali Singh. Kasachia goes back to Yamahata. Mustigimi. Santos. Coelho stays composed. Tia Machensky. She's played well for the Rams today. She gets the ball down the left. Hampshire. Back to Machensky. Okay, Corbett. Corbett again. Back to Callow. Corbett. Puckett to Corbett. Callow couldn't quite get there, so back with the defence of UNSW. So just got word that it's Rakaya El-Faraja, who new addition to the Mount Druitt Town Rangers side, who has put the Mount Druitt Town Rangers ahead 1-0 against Pia Leichhardt. Oh, they've now gone 2-0. Not sure who the second goal scorer was, but wow, how's that for a statement from the newcomers in NPL New South Wales Women's? So if that score remains, RPL Leichhardt will have lost their first match of the season. And I believe that the Mount Druitt Town Rangers may be the only team in the competition to now be undefeated. Barnes, UNSW. We've now hit the 90-minute mark, and I would say there would be a considerable amount of time due to the Chantel Maniti injury. Sonali Singh. So Macarthur Rams will get the throw in. Janaea Barudi to Corbett. Barudi goes back to Coelho. Now with UNSW, Marcela Santos. She's got some pace. It's going to be a corner. Corner is in for UNSW. Header just goes left. And that's full time at Popondetta Park, where Mount Druitt have defeated RPL Leichhardt 2-0. Goal from Claire Holder and Rakaya Faraja. There you go. Mount Druitt Town Rangers remain the only team, well, I'm pretty sure the only team in the competition undefeated before today. RPL Leichhardt had won their last three. Barnes. Stephanie Grimbalos comes out. She's taking her time. She's in no hurry. Her team are up by 3 goals in stoppage time. Aya Yamahata gets it to Barnes. My notes are absolutely drenched, so I'm even struggling to see the lineup that I have written down. Isabella Coelho with the goal kick for the Rams. Barudi. Sonali Singh is there for UNSW. The home side with the throw-in. So that's going to be a corner for UNSW. Can they increase their lead to 4 goals? Or will the Macarthur Rams stay strong in defence and hold them to 3? Demi Koulazakis. The corner. Defended well by the Rams. Cordy. The shot by number 2, Neve Barnes. But Isabella Coelho saves. Throw into the Rams. As we near full time, there wouldn't be too much time left. Machensky goes back to Hampshire. UNSW with the throw. Neve Barnes. Aya Yamahata is able to beat Kello. Barnes tries to get it to Chloe Smith. Alira Toby. And that is full time here at the Village Green, where the UNSW have beaten Macarthur Rams 3-0 in what was an exciting match. Lots of goal scoring opportunities. Chloe Smith with the double. And Tiana Petkovsky scoring also for UNSW. So another emphatic win by the home side. So UNSW had 22 shots on goal compared to Macarthur Rams 7. 9 of those were on target. Macarthur Rams had 2. No yellow or red cards. Referee kept a great hold on this match. We hope that Chantel Maniti's injury is not as serious as it appeared. It's Melissa Muscat bringing you live coverage here from the Village Green. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you again next week. Have a great evening.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. No, I think it's Mount Druitt. Thanks, Sophie. That was good. My notes are just drenched.
Hard conditions.
You know what? I loved it here. We just need to get it back. That's it. And then I'm happy to come here every week. Thank you so much for helping me.
No worries.
That was a good win. Very good win.
Very good. They played
Actually, you know
well.
what? Next week should be a great game.
Yeah.
Because Mount Druitt are good with defence and you guys are good with your attack. Before today, Mount Druitt actually haven't really scored many. They had nil all. That was a great win. Especially against Sarpia.
Against Sarpia. Any win's a good win against Sarpia. Oh.
I didn't say it.
Is it on?
We did. We're off. We're all off. Blame me. I'll take it. It's all good. It's all good. Should be pretty great game. There you go. See it up. You got their first loss.
Yeah.
Tell you what, the Rangers are doing well for their first camp.
They
their
must
first
have recruited
season.
well too.
No, they
didn't recruit anyone?
Well, no. Look, they did. Holder and Faraja, who thought they did recruit.
Yeah.
Trudy came here, but other than that, they didn't lose many. Ben Goff is a very good coach. He coaches the Man City Academy at St. John's.
Okay.
Yeah. No, he's good.
But you know your stuff, you do your
Yeah,
research.
that's it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
that's
You know
really
what?
good.
That's the thing. Honestly, I prep about 4 hours in the week. So when someone makes a complaint, I was really upset. I was sad. I was like, oh, but I worked so hard. You know, it was a sinful mistake last week. I don't think there's anything derogatory or anything like that. So you go, like,
It
you're
takes
necessary.
time, like to be across all the sides, all the.
Yeah.
It'll take
And
some
that's the thing, like, I don't get, like, last week was the first